Hi, and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick.
And my name is Chris. And Nick, what do we got in store today?
Today, Chris, we are taking a look at Cardano and I guess Bondly, who's a DeFi project moving from Polkadot over to Cardano blockchain. This is an interesting one, so we want to get into that. We're going to cover what's going on there. We also have a look at the market, see what's happened in the last 24 hours, take a look at the ADA to USD chart, see how that's faring up as well, and then get right on into Bondly. So as always, if you do find this useful and informative, smash that like button for Chris. He really does appreciate it. And if you're new here, do subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Right, Chris, should we jump on over to CoinMarketCap and just give that a quick review there, and then have a look at the charts and Bondly?
Yeah, sounds great. Love this project, Nick. Let's get straight into it.
Fantastic. Right, here we are on CoinMarketCap. We are currently sat on $551 billion for the total market cap, so slightly up by about 20 billion or so, I think, since yesterday. Trading volume is 98 billion. Bitcoin's dominance is 63.3%, and there are, Chris, a whopping 7,964 cryptocurrencies in existence, according to
Wow.
CoinMarketCap. Absolutely astonishing. Now, we obviously invested in a few, but definitely not that many, I have to
Wow.
say. So let's take a look, right? So here we are. We have, out of all of the projects that we're watching here, 3 reds, right? Fetch AI is in the red, we have Filecoin in the red, and XRP in the red. But where is Cardano in this? So Cardano is currently at 3.74% up. Let's give that a click and see what's going on here. So this is currently trading at 14.5 cents, Chris, and it's a whopping $4.5 billion market cap. The trading volume is $527 million with a circulating supply of 31.1 billion ADA. Total supply is 45 billion and the maximum supply is 45 billion ADA as well, which is fantastic. And just to refresh our memories, Chris, we'll go down to the all-time high here, which is $1.33, which was achieved on the 4th of January in 2018. And we'll bear in mind that this was achieved with nothing, because nothing was
Yeah.
really in around and about then. So that was just speculation and FOMO, I guess, really.
Mm.
Lots of people were buying into the market back then. And the next upcoming bull run, Chris, is going to be vastly different, isn't it? Because there is actually utility now. There's smart contracts that should be out next year. We have staking on there. There's a lot going on with Cardano, and recent news about developing languages, and the fact that you can basically use any programming language to create dApps and things like that and smart contracts is going to be really fantastic stuff for Cardano in the future. Anything you want to add at this point, Chris, before we have a look at the chart?
No, I don't think there really is anything else to add, Nick. The language stuff that you just spoke about is really important, and look, the information we're about to cover again, really bullish information, right? So stay tuned, guys.
Absolutely. Right, so let's have a look at the chart. So here we are on ADA to USD. This is the 1 day daily chart, right? And what I've done is I've thrown on a fib retracement from the low here of the 3rd of November and the high of the 24th of November, right? So looking at this period, how far have we retraced down and what's potentially in store going forward? So one thing to point out here is we've been testing this area here. This is the 38.2% retracement level. This is the low end, right? This is where a lot of orders would be placed. Buy orders will be in this zone, right? So when a trader looks at something on a fib retrace, there's 3 areas that most of the action is going to happen. You're going to have the 78% area. Okay, that's going to be a good area to be monitoring. Then there's the 61, the 50, and the 38. Those are all key areas, right? With the 3 main ones being the 61, the 50, and the 30. Okay, so those ones there are the main 3 to be paying attention to. Now, if we look at the chart, we can see what's happening, right? We have had a test down here on the 38.2% February trace. We also had candle wicks here come through the 50% at this occasion, but also come back up with buying pressure. We also had it appear here twice, okay? So this was the 9th of December. We had this retesting on the 5th, on the 50% retrace, and it didn't last very long and it came back up. It also happened on the 11th of December, Chris, where we came down real close to that 50% retest and it didn't like it, and basically the buying pressure was too strong for the sellers. That being said, we had a green candle today, so lots of, I guess, buying orders must have been fulfilled at this point here, making it very, very bullish. Now, if we look and then we see what's happening, going forward, they are testing currently the 61% area. Now, there's potentially lots of sell orders at this level, and we're going to struggle. We'll have to see what happens. One thing I'm pretty confident on saying is we might end up having to test this area again, and so we might have to come down here very briefly at some point to test this to confirm that that's the level of support before we bounce on up and out of this area. Now, if we look at this in a little bit more detail, let me just delete these out and kind of see where this might take us going forward. So if I just pop those out and pull this price down, so this is the extensions on this Fib retrace level. So there's an argument here that we could see this area right at the top. Now that area is indicating a 48 cents, I think it is, 48 cents approximately, as a potential high point for ADA in the next sort of coming months or so. So interesting to see if we can get to those levels up there. Obviously, that's the real high end, guys. I would probably be happy with somewhere in this range here of the 30-ish cent before we have another kind of come back down to test it. Potential tests are happening in here all of the time. As we continuously go up and out, right? So if you're into trading, do recommend looking at the Fib retraces and all that kind of stuff that goes on there. But I'm not a trader. I don't really analyze charts all that much. And we say we are long-term investors, aren't we, Chris? We much prefer to get in at those real low points down here, for example, and then ride them out for several years or so, and then potentially exit our positions if we feel comfortable to do so as per our exit strategies. But I do like to monitor the situation, making sure that everything is happening as expected, as we potentially are entering a bull cycle in 2021. With Gogun going live as well, end of February, beginning of March, it is big news for Cardano as a whole. So really interesting stuff. And obviously, Chris, the next article is tying into that nicely as well. So anything you want to talk about on the chart side of things before we have a look at Bondly?
No, nothing that I can add, Nick.
Fantastic. Right, so Bondly, here we go. Right, so Bondly DeFi project moves from Polkadot to Cardano. So the Bondly DeFi project is moving from Polkadot network to offer more robust functionality. Smart contract functionality will allow the introduction of decentralized apps, or dApps as they're commonly known, on the Cardano network. Integration will enable the use of API and entirely smart contract-driven products on the Cardano network. So Cardano blockchain platform will be welcoming its first ever DeFi project on the platform. The project is part of Cardano's reform in smart contract functionality recently launched. As a result of the new functionality, decentralized apps, or dApps, are now possible to be built on the Cardano network. So 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘, the firm behind Cardano blockchain, announced on Twitter that the partnership is a huge step in continuing both companies' missions to bring decentralized finance to the masses. So we're partnering with Bondly Finance, which will be the first DeFi project enabled on Cardano. I know, right? I can't be to mess up something like that, but nonetheless, it's there. So our partnership will be a huge step in continuing both companies' missions in the decentralized finance to the masses, right? So there's the tweet, and we can all see that. So DeFi project set to go live in February. So the project will be ready in February 2021 and will integrate the DeFi project on the Cardano blockchain ecosystem. Charles Hoskinson, Chief Executive Officer of Cardano, pointed out that Bondly's integration into the Cardano platform will offer more opportunities and positive results towards massive DeFi adoption. So according to Hoskinson, the introduction of dApps will enable the DeFi protocol to scale up to become the perfect replacement of the global digital financial system. The integration will be taking some time because it requires Bondly to move all its products from the Polkadot network into the Cardano network. The company already has 2 products, including e-commerce, a bond project, and over-the-counter trading platform BSwap. So merging traditional banking services with blockchain technology, right? That's the topic that's on so many people's lips at the moment. Bondly is a crypto-based e-commerce platform that acts as a peer-to-peer exchange, which enables trading across multiple chains. It merges blockchain technology and traditional banking services. According to the announcement, its initial partnerships involve products from both the IOHK ecosystem and the Bondly protocol. It will share important milestones and joint roadmaps towards the launch of the project. On the other hand, Bondly's e-commerce system, Bond project, is set to offer buyer protection and decentralized escrow by using the Cardano smart contract technology. Based on the integration, the project will use API and entirely smart contract-driven products on the Cardano network. So absolutely massive news, isn't it, Chris? That we can finally see the first DeFi project going into Cardano. And on that bombshell as well, there's so many fantastic things happening with, I guess, Cardano, 𝗕𝗓, and to see something like this going and moving from someone it's like Polkadot over into Cardano is massive in itself. It goes above and beyond the full frontal attack, as I keep referring to as it, Chris, against Ethereum, right? So not only has Cardano made it incredibly easy using the ERC20 converter to take projects away from Ethereum onto Cardano. But also, people moving away from places like Polkadot into Cardano for the exact same reasons that they would move from Ethereum to Cardano as well. So I think it's really positive news, Chris. What's your takeaways?
Yeah, just again more bullish news, and talking to the likes of the Revolutionist in our live stream, it sounds like there's going to be more and more great news to come on Cardano. I'm really looking forward to 2021. I think it's going to be an amazing year for Cardano.
Absolutely. So guys, if you do find this useful and informative, do go ahead and smash that like button. And as always, if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And with that being said, we hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, take care, everyone.